Hey, bro. I just finished reading The Way of the Superior Man, and a chapter of that book really spoke to me. And it was called Lean Just Beyond Your Edge. And it was talking about masculinity and this whole thing of becoming more masculine, right? We as men want to become more masculine because that's what will get us fulfillment. If we live our life as the shell of a man that we're supposed to be, we're not going to be fulfilled, we're not going to be happy. Look at a feminine man nowadays. He probably think he's happy, but he's probably depressed and stuff like this. And so I want to become more masculine, right? Because then we'll get more attraction for women. We'll start becoming like better in our business. We'll start becoming more disciplined and stuff. It was talking about leaning just beyond your edge, and this really spoke to me, and it might actually speak to you. And he was saying that masculinity and growth was very optimized, and it was optimized to the maximum when we're leaning just beyond your edge. When you're leaning just beyond your edge, that means that you lean just beyond your limits, and it's pretty much talking about the comfort zone, not staying in comfort, trying to get discomfort, trying to pursue discomfort. That is what it's talking about. Leaning just beyond your edge. That's when your growth will be most optimized. And I just realized that, man, I haven't been living to my edge. I haven't been living every day thinking that, yes, I did 100% of what I could do. You have to realize that we need to strive to be uncomfortable. We need to lean just beyond our edge. Leaning just beyond your edge is doing those activities that seem really, really hard. That you look at them and see, they don't really do much to me. You're probably thinking to yourself, I'm just gonna do the bare minimum or something like that. Or you don't even need to do the bare minimum. You actually could work hard, but you will not be leaning beyond your edge. Do you feel like you're pushing very, very hard, almost at the point of breaking? He said, lean just beyond your edge, but don't go too far, because then you'll like go too far and fuck yourself up or something. You need to realize how much your body is able to do. You need to realize how powerful the human body is. We usually think that we could do like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of work or something like that and we're done. When you actually start leaning beyond your edge, you start realizing that you could do way more work than you could do. It's basically how much discomfort are you willing to put yourself through to become more masculine. If you really want to become more masculine, the fastest way to get there is to do uncomfortable things, right? And so I read this chapter and I started immediately implementing cold showers, because I don't like doing cold showers, let's be honest. And so I started doing cold showers like every morning. The first thing that I would do after waking up at like 7 a.m. was just a straight like ice cold shower. That fucking hurt. Like I started feeling like I never done this before, but that's actually leaning beyond my edge. I'm actually doing something bigger than me. I'm actually doing something harder. And so every single day you need to implement some kind of activity that will make you uncomfortable. That will make you question, what are you doing? Is this normal? And no, it's not normal. We as men of self-improvement do not want to be like the 99%. We want to strive to be uncomfortable. We want to strive to be better. And so start doing that activity. Maybe an activity that you really, really hate. Let me tell you, the more you hate an activity, the more benefit it's going to bring you. Because you want to be more masculine, don't you? You want to be more masculine. Of course you want. And so if you really want to become more masculine, and you really want to become more motivated and more disciplined as a masculine man and more fulfilled, you will start asking yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice for this? Because you need to sacrifice for something. You won't be able to achieve pretty much anything if you don't sacrifice something. Every single achievement that you make comes from a sacrifice. You need to sacrifice something in order for something. You need to sacrifice your time in order to build a business. You need to sacrifice your comfort in order to be more masculine, in order to grow as a person, as a man. So this is pretty much a wake-up call for you, because we can get sometimes into the flow of things. Like, yeah, we have some work to do, we have some stuff to do, but we sometimes don't really push ourselves. The day goes by, we think that, yeah, I did the habits, I did everything, but is there one thing that could push you higher? Is that one thing that can make you like scrunch in your teeth because you're so uncomfortable? You need to implement that one thing in your life, and you're gonna start seeing so much growth, because our body starts getting comfortable. Let's say you do some hard thing now, but you still do it and you still do it. Now that becomes the norm. Now you need a new thing that will make your life even harder. And so you need a new norm now. A new norm. And so you continue like this until you reach like the level of the man you want to become. And let me tell you, you won't become the level of the man in like 10, 20 years. You still need to do that extra thing. There still is one extra thing that you could do that could make your day more uncomfortable. I could start implementing cold showers now, but after a few like days or weeks, I could start implementing something new or make the cold showers harder. Put like an ice bath instead of a cold shower. Stay in longer so that I could push myself even more. I think you get what I'm saying. You just need to a little bit like get out of your bubble a bit. Maybe with the tip of your feet to feel what's outside. And like the bubble will get bigger and you'll get stronger. And you need to do that and again. You need to do that again and again. Experience discomfort and your bubble will grow or something. I don't know how to explain this, but you probably understand what I'm saying because you're a smart individual. So for me, like I'm out here, I'm having a little bit of a, it's like at the end of the summer holiday. In 2 days I'll start school. And so I really thought about this. When school starts, I'm gonna be on a totally different like schedule. Not like last year. Last year I didn't do pretty much anything. I just like went to the gym and like recorded some videos for Instagram. I just realized how hard this school year is gonna be. If I want to post like daily, I might post daily. I might need to wake up at 5 a.m. or something and start editing. I might need to wake up at 5 a.m., start editing, go to school, then come back, go to the gym, do some stuff with my family that I need to do. And so I realized how hard this is gonna be. This is quite exciting to me. I know that it's gonna be hard. I know that it's gonna be very hard probably. Probably the hardest thing that I've done in my life. But I just realized that in a year of doing this shit, of waking up at 5 a.m., starting to edit, starting to do every single one of these tasks, no like rest, no like, because I know it's gonna be hard. It's hard, but I know I'll become more masculine by doing stuff like this. And to be honest, I want it to be hard. You need to start looking at challenges with this excitement in your mind. You need to start looking at challenges with happiness, because this is the only way you're gonna grow as a man. If you look at challenge oftentimes as something hard, as something you don't want to do, you might need to check up on your masculinity. When you see a challenge, you need to like realize that this is the way you're gonna grow. And if you want to grow as a man, you need to take as many challenges as you can. Just lean beyond your edge. Just do that thing that seems crazy to do, that nobody would do. And that'll get you the fulfillment, the masculinity, the everything you want. I just have a little bit of a like break here. In 2 days school will start. And I'm gonna start straight on the grind from the first day of school. So I kind of am scared, like somewhat, of what's gonna happen, because I really need to work. But I am excited. I am excited that I'm gonna lean beyond my edge finally. I hope this helped you, and see you next time.